Conley, Jens Bergen. So. Three board members present, number two. Do our business this morning, which is to consider the findings of fact. Officially take vote on the Wood application for tax abatement. To begin with our agenda this morning, I have a motion on that.
Second.
And move then to consideration of the minutes from our last meeting on May 30th, 2024. Any requests for revisions of any kind?
Move we accept the minutes.
I have a couple of remarks on the minutes. Looking at the account of your remarks, Sean. Particularly the phrase, the line lot acreage. The applicant did not provide any evidence that the method used by the assessor was not inaccurate. Would probably want to strike either not or inaccurate or the in and inaccurate.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right. And over on my remarks, I think second line, I think where it says and that, I think it's there, THERE. And the fifth line, I think the word should probably should be whether consideration be given. And then finally, the sentence that says no traction in terms of, that was expect me being inarticulate at whatever that point was, but I recall saying the part three of the Wood's argument didn't get any traction with me. So I think that I would suggest we amend the minutes to reflect no traction in terms of part three argument. Everybody good with those revisions? Yes.
Sure.
Okay. All right, with those revisions in mind, we have a motion to approve the minutes.
I move we approve the minutes as amended.
And voted? So voted, 3-0. Okay. That brings us to our principal business here today to review the findings of fact, and conclusions associated with the Woods appeal. Any comments on those findings and conclusions?
The only thing that I was questioning is on page 3, number 9, the description of the third part of the Woods's filing. It doesn't make mention of kind of the second half of the part 3, which was the difference between or rather the assertion that that the builder may be paying the same taxes on the same property.
Pelham County.
Right, which we didn't find evidence of, but aside from that, I thought this reflected everything we discussed.
So it's a point of order where, with, from fellow board members, concluded that we'd like to have a mention of that component of the argument. We agreed to amend our findings to include
Oh,
their
certainly.
assertion of that argument.
Yeah, I mean, these are just a draft, and I think we just can talk about what those desired changes are, and then we can make a motion to adopt as.
I think that's a good point, John. Actually. So if we could have a motion to that effect.
And I would always suggest in that case, if we maybe add a sentence to number 7 that dismisses that argument as not compelling for something. That would be my only other suggestion.
So on, page 3 of that 973.
Yes.
So the last sentence, as proposed, is given that there is no certificate that goes on the bill with function of the land value of this municipal accurately value. You want to say we also question whether the county was, let's say, engaging in double taxation, or how do you put that?
Assessing tax to the builder and owners
At this, yeah, was assessing tax to both
for the same parcel or same acreage.
the developer and, what do we call them? Property or taxpayer?
Yeah.
Taxpayers within the, yeah,
Within,
CAPC,
for the same property.
yes.
He also questioned whether the town is assessing tax. Property tax to go to the developer.
Yes,
Okay, and then do we, the seven of the confusion, some of the really not good wording.
Yeah, so I maybe, maybe the last sentence of that would be something to the effect of, furthermore, the board found no evidence to support his evidence that his argument that both the builder and property owners within the CAPC were being for the same.
Because we're looking at evidence to support that.
The bill was assessing the builder and property or taxpayers, yeah. Take your first sentence and flip it.
Is for the same property, correct? From what the board found no evidence. Looking at the town assessment and tax.
all right, those, any other suggested revisions?
I didn't have any.
Just point of fact that Rich is not here, I just brought the sort of initial board members, and the president, and it said board members, and Rich, Sean, and Amy were present at each of their. Make first and consider again, Sean, were present for the June 12th, 2024 meeting. And
All right. Those revisions being made. We have a motion to accept the findings of fact and conclusions on the Woods application. As amended.
So I move to adopt the finding of fact and conclusions as amended and authorize the chair.
Seconded.
Okay,
I think
So
we want
voting-
to just do, I noticed something. Both actions to deny.
Oh, okay.
To deny. Something taken.
all right. Then the chair requests that the boards submit this to a vote on the acceptance of the fact and conclusions and on the Woods appeal. I think that we, given our findings, is the vote to deny the appeal.
You want to make a motion? Somebody should make a motion, please.
And it's not ever the chair that can make a motion to then protocol.
It depends on every board, particularly, because I'm not sure what it's like on that. So the other two-
I'll look at that.
Yeah.
All right, that's why I've always been looking to you guys.
So I will amend my motion that I made previously and move the board adopt the findings of fact and conclusions of law and deny the appeal in front of it. Filed by the Woods, and authorize the chair to sign the findings of fact.
Wait a second, Sean.
Yes.
Okay, so voted? That's 3-0. Sure. Will do. All right, now. As far as other business, would it be appropriate to set time for the initial considerations of the next item in line, the Mullen application?
I don't see any problem with that. I mean, it's not specifically listed on the agenda, but I think it's appropriate and I can't imagine that I can have a problem with scheduling it unless, of course, they can't make it. So maybe we schedule it after the date.
We certainly can. The other issue we have is that I believe today is the last day that the assessor will be in the office for an 8 to 12 month period, depending on her knee surgery success, having knee surgery. So that may also, if you're going to want to take testimony from her, we may want to build it out past the summer, maybe sometime in September. And let the Mullins know that we won't address it until that time.
Okay, in light of the assessment condition.
Right.
Well, that's a good idea. So perhaps in the latter part of September.
I would think it would be more appropriate.
Okay.
It may not be prudent for us to try to schedule that now.
Yeah.
What I'll do is, if it's okay with the board, once I get back from the assessor that she will be returned to the office, then I'll contact you all and we can maybe try to get our schedules together and see what we have. So it's putting the names at this point.
Very good. Okay.
Sounds good.
I'm not aware that we're at the beginning of the business, so I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I motion we adjourn.
Second.